What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you're having a very good day today. So today we are gonna go ahead and tackle on the 7-year anniversary the new missions for the legendary GT Goku event. And I've actually already done this before 5 months ago when it actually first came out on JP. But this one here is actually pretty special because we are actually doing 2 missions in one, where we are doing here the artificial life form, and we're also doing here the target Goku. So we are able to do this here because, of course, of the 200% leader skill for the AGL Dokkan Fest Cell. Cell is just very good overall. Even in his first form, he's actually not that bad. The legendary GT Goku event definitely has aged out very rapidly, where it's actually really not that difficult. I mean, of course, if you're a new player in the game of Dokkan, this definitely might be a bit difficult, but overall, this is nothing too complicated, right? This team here is composed of almost every character from the Android/Cell saga. We have here the free-to-play Android 16. His EZ is actually pretty good. We also have here, of course, here the Int LR Cell, just because of that free healing. And then we also have here, of course, here LR Super 17, both the EZ and the LR version. Now, what's actually pretty crazy is that the LR version is actually probably our weakest link in his entire team build. And the reason why is because he's just really there because he has kind of like a high defense, but overall Android 17 is just a very mid 2021 LR. I know I probably would get canceled for saying that, but I mean, it is what it is. Android 17, unfortunately, they just dropped the ball. He only gets damage reduction from his third turn after he gets attacked. And you actually only get it for 1 turn because after that it actually restarts again. He has a 50% to actually get key on attack as well. And overall his active skill is just nothing. Even in this entire run, we actually don't even get the active skill for Super 17. So our main rotations for this type of run here, of course, is going to be here the STR Cell and the AGL Cell Dokkan Fest. Just because as the turns go by, they actually link really well together. I believe right now they do share here 5 out of 7 links activated, or maybe even 6, but the more important is that he's providing the AGL 40% support, defense, and also big bad bosses with the links here. Android 16, the main strategy for doing this is that you want to leave Android 16 as a floater until you actually, until you actually go into the Super Saiyan 4 Tech Goku, right? So your main rotation for the other rotation before that is going to be here Android 17 and also the other AGL cell as well. And the reason why you want to do this here as well is because you also want to build up Super 17 with his damage reduction up until you go to the Tech Goku. Even if he does get supered, he will tank here really well. Now, do keep in mind, again, Android 17 has a 70% damage reduction, but it does have to build up. And again, as long as you keep also one character from the Android/Cell saga on rotation, then the Android 16, the free-to-play int one, is going to have, you know, his passive activated, right? Because it does require you to have at least one character from the Android/Cell saga for him to actually have his passive potentially activate, right? So again, there we go. Again, this is a pretty simple run. You could go ahead and actually do this in 2 different missions or 2 different days if you want to. Obviously, the target Goku is be way more simpler because you have access to Android 19 and Dr. Gero. You have access to Android 13 as well. I don't know if I would use Android 13 on this right here for the Dokkan Fest AGL, just because the last phase Goku is going to be tech, so you are going to have your type disadvantage. He could tank pretty well from normals, but you do have to be careful with the super attack, so that's like the only issue. But I think you can definitely bring him if you're also bringing here, of course, the free-to-play EZ Android 14 and 15, I believe. Those guys should be okay, just because once you actually have them on rotation with Android 13, then you have the scouter effect for the rest of the battle, so they're pretty much in no danger whatsoever. So again, you can definitely go ahead and do this in 2 different parts. Artificial life form Kid Buu absolutely destroys this event, especially if you actually have him on rotation with Kid Buu. Sorry, on rotation with AGL Cell here, I meant to say, sorry, because I do believe, what teams do they share together? They share transformation boost, right? So yeah, that's definitely an option here. Yeah, so far this was probably really simple. Again, the 200% leader skill definitely makes this mission very simple. If you don't have AGL Cell, it's completely fine. There's a lot of good leaders. Again, you can always use the Android 13 as a leader. You can also go ahead and use here, of course, your Incel as well if you want to. Or you can even go ahead and use here the Tech Androids as well for target Goku. The Tech Androids are just completely destroy this event here. Unfortunately, they're not part of the artificial life form, so you can only use them against here in the mission for the target Goku. So they'll look pretty well here as well. Another good character as well you can actually use here should be Physical Cell, Easy ALR, but I think he's only part of the target Goku, right? I don't think he's actually part of artificial life form, or I could be wrong. Or actually no, he actually might be part of artificial life form, but he's not part of target Goku. I'm going to take a quick look here for the Physical LR Cell. Again, he's also a really strong EZA you can definitely bring here. So we take a quick look here to the character for LR Cell. I'm pretty sure he's not part of target Goku, which is pretty dumb because the int one is. So where is going to be Physical Cell? Physical Cell, are you part of the category? Where are you? Let me go and put Physical, I guess, here. Right now I'm just going to my Dokkan account, and Cell is right there. There we go. So Cell is not going to be part of the... Yeah, he's not part of the target Goku, but he is part of the artificial life form. So again, he's a really solid option. Very good looking partner with the Int LR Cell. Int LR Cell, even though he's not looking up too crazy with anyone here, he's still able to hold his own here as well. Now the good thing about the EZA, which is pretty crazy, EZA Android 17, I would say is probably the best 120 lead as far as the EZAs. He actually is way better than the Tech LR Android Super 17, which is crazy. Because again, more importantly, what we notice here is that in Dokkan, defense is a lot more important than offense. And this is where he comes very clutch. And the good thing about him as well is that he's also helping the entire rotation, because again, if you're actually part of the target Goku, he's also providing here 17% chance to crit. So a lot more effective than the Tech Android LR Super 17. Just unfortunately one of the units I don't really like here. So again, right here we have your transformation with Cell. Cell right now is not really any danger. We also have a Dokkan attack. He does have here a 35% chance to dodge. But do keep in mind, if you do find yourself seeing that the Cell is actually dodging much more, and then a 35%, just because he does have here this link here, which I believe is called Ultimate Life Form, that does provide him an extra 5% to dodge. Let me just make sure, is it Ultimate Life Form? So in theory, if you actually activate that link, he actually has here a 40% chance to dodge. So again, Cell is just really, really good. Is it Ultimate Life Form? No, that's something different. Is it maybe Gentleman? No. Alright, let me go ahead and try and get the Dokkan Fest Cell here. Alright, and let's just see here. There's a link right here that he activates, which gives him an extra 5%. Oh, is it Attack of the Clones? Yeah, it's Attack of the Clones. So Attack of the Clones at level 10 does give you Ki +2 and a 5% chance of evading attacks here. So Cell is actually could be a really good slot 1 character. But when you are against, of course, you're the Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the last phase, you are type of disadvantage, so you'll make sure you put him in slot number 2. So again, at this phase here, we're just really slowly chipping away at the event here. I would definitely say here, now that I'm doing the missions, I definitely think that Vegeta is much more difficult when it comes to these type of events. Just because when you reach the Super Saiyan God, I feel like Super Saiyan God Vegeta is definitely much more stronger than this Ozaru Goku. He hits pretty hard here, but there we go. Cell just doing infinite amount of damage, and we're already here at, of course, here the in Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now this right here, he's actually very simple, really no danger whatsoever. So of course I'm going to put Cell in the front. Cell again does have a 35% chance to dodge. He can triple super, triple crit as well, just because he also has here a 35% chance to crit. But also from the hidden potential system, we had that free level 5 additional. Again, Super 17 is just really here to just fill out the gap. And that's about it. And actually, there we go. You actually get the dodge here from Cell. We're doing here 6.8. I believe our defense is lowered from the physical Goku. But there we go, 3.9, another additional super attack, and we're just shedding shredding the crap out of this guy's health bar. Like, look at this, 55%, and we already took out like 3 health bars with 2 attacks. So again, Cell is just a god here. Second form Cell is also really good. Unfortunately, I don't have him fully maxed out with 10 links, but what's good about him is that he does get the lion's share of his defense after he super attacks, and even against the tech phase right here for Goku, we still take double digits. So we really don't have anything to worry about. The team overall is very good defensively. Super 17 again, just not, you know, not really tanking the best right now, but he is only 55%, so I can't really knock him there. But you know, it is what it is. So at this particular level, I do notice here that we're also going to beat the Super Saiyan 4 very quickly. So this is the point where I decide to actually keep Android 16 on rotation. I did go with him, I believe, 9 dodge, and I gave him full additional. This character is more of a defensive unit, so you want to go more additional and dodge as much as possible, because also on his super attack, he does raise defense for 1 turn. So you want to take advantage of that extra defense raise if he actually does additional super. And yeah, so we're also reset up for the next turn here as well, because again, Android 16 is going to be a defensive wall against the tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So there we go. Again, beautiful crits, beautiful damage. Super 17 does not take any damage here whatsoever. But again, do keep in mind, he's also providing here 17% chance to crit to the entire rotation because of part of target Goku. At this level here as well, I also decide to actually keep the Int LR cell on rotation. He is going to share here 5 out of 7 links with the Dokkan Fest AGL cell. And also we're also going to be against here, of course, the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so we're going to have your type advantage. As you can see here, 7.1, 55%, again, pretty ridiculous, beautiful crit. And now we actually move on to the last phase here. So the good thing about AGL cell is that he does crit, so this actually is not too difficult. This was actually pretty funny, because the attacks are only going to be in 2 slots. But again, Cell does get the lion's share of his defense after he super attacks. Now, we don't get super, spoiler alerts, but I'm pretty sure the friend at 79%, if we actually got supered here, we would probably still survive. Just because, again, Cell, just the defense he gets on super attack is just crazy if he triple supers. So, of course, we get super in the front, which is pretty fine. For the free-to-play EZA character, we take only 34k. And he didn't even have his guard activated, which is crazy. So, that's completely fine, because we completely ate that for free. And then there goes the crits. Here comes additional super attack. Unfortunately, he dodges that, which is, you know, it is what it is. Super 17, again, we're just struggling for a key here as well. But this actually went by pretty quick. Usually this type of stage right here against Goku is pretty long, but we actually get it done here pretty quickly. So of course, I'm going to go ahead and put the Int LR cell in the front. We're going to put here as the AGL cell in the middle. And then of course here we can rotate off the Super 17 EZA. Again, we could keep it on rotation, but defensively from his super attack, he does take a bit of damage, but he does really good for a AGL unit, right? So of course, Cell only takes 151 from his super attack. And again, Cell also has access to the 200% leader skill. So Cell actually becomes really good here. Alright, of course, we also get here another crit. Again, that probably could have been because of Super 17. And then my Cell here goes at 6.4. I believe there's no crit on this one, yeah. But even with 1 super attack, we're still taking here double digits. Type disadvantage. That just shows you how strong defensively AGL Cell is going to be. I feel like a lot of global players are definitely going to get this done pretty quickly. If you're using items, this is definitely much more easier. Because with items, you can definitely get this done 2 for 1 here, the missions against the Legendary GT Goku event. So again, here we go, the same rotations, really nothing to worry about. Again, we're also able to heal up with those AGL Key Spheres. And worst case scenario, if we do get supered, we'll definitely be below 30%, but being below 30% is going to allow us to transform with Int LR Cell here. Alright, so now we have our guard ability, which is pretty good. And then here comes Cell, 7.7, just ridiculous damage. I might go more crit. If I have the chance to Rainbow Cell, I probably would go more crit. Because just he does so much damage in his 3rd form right here. So again, no crit here. We got 3 super attacks. And I was praying that we actually get supered in the middle. but we don't. And unfortunately, those are not crits, but we still are able to take care of 1 health bar. So we have here probably 2 more turns, and after that, we just take care of Cell here. So, I mean, of Goku. Okay, we actually get supered right here, so it's actually pretty scary. I wasn't too sure if we were going to survive this here, but we actually do. We take 425, but because our HP is very close to 700k, we can absolutely eat that super attack. And of course, we get here the beautiful transformation. And that's pretty much all she wrote. I think we finish off with the active skill for Incel. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. Let me know your team builds. For this event right here. Do you guys find it difficult? Do you guys not find it difficult? Again, this shouldn't be any challenge to any, you know, global players I've been playing for a long time. But this is a team I use here to actually get both missions done in one. But if not, you can always go here the route where you actually use 1 target Goku team and 1 artificial life form team, and then just get the event done like that. It will definitely be much more easier than trying to do the combination of both here. So that's gonna be it. I'm pretty sure after this turn we're gonna use the active skill for Incel. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos come down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!